he giving up the shrimp fried rice, and he coming back with the fried chicken and collard greens. If you
Hold on. Hold on.
That's racist! That's racist! That's racist!
I gotta hit the "that's racist" button 3 times
is that
because
bad?
that was ridiculous. How are you racist to your own race and another race at the
I'm an
same
equal
time?
opportunist, man. I'm throwing balls.
You're
at
an
everybody.
equal get canceled. We are like 2.5 minutes in, and here you are throwing slander. I hope Jeezy comes after you. Jeezy, hit us up on the Instagram.
man.
I will drop my co-host.
So you know what? Before we get started, I already know why Jeezy divorced her. Cause soon you seen that as soon as Megan Thee Stallion dropped that new video of her twerking on TikTok.
He ain't going after Megan Thee Stallion.
Who ain't going at? Only person I know not going after Megan Thee Stallion is Aiden Ross. Who ain't going after Megan?
You said you not. You said you're for free Tory.
We getting both still. Free, still free Tory.
How could you do both?
See,
You out here doing revenge P.
Nah, but back to the story at hand. Looks like rapper Jeezy on Thursday filed for divorce from his wife and TV show analyst Jeannie Mai, according to Atlanta journalists. Ooh, look at reading skills already, man. Look at that.
No comment. Let's see. We got a video here. Let's see what.
So
they
here's,
say.
wait, hold on. Before we go on, people were wondering, why did Jeezy get a divorce? Isn't she on The View, right?
No, she's not on The View.
She's on
You've
The
been
Circle?
telling me that she's on The View for
Was
a
she on
week.
The Wire? What's the name of that
She-
show again?
I don't know. It's the fake. It's the Hill Country Fairview.
The Hill
I
Country
think it's
Value?
like The Talk.
It's
Is it The Talk?
It's one of the talk shows she's on. She
No,
gives,
it might be called The Talk.
it could be called The Talk. She has this persona. She goes on that being the nice girl.
And everyone was so happy for it. And like, oh, you found. I'll bring us back on screen since you're not playing the video. But oh, we're so happy you found love, and even with the rapper, you made him loyal. He probably wasn't that loyal.
And then the crazy, you think so? My dog
I
is
know
loyal.
so.
Black men don't cheat. You don't believe in the
I know. You know how I know he's not loyal?
how?
Because Pookie Low knows he's not loyal. He let his man get flushed down the drain, and he never even went back at Gucci.
Oh man, so we ain't even gonna
So
talk about it.
he has no loyalty.
True that. We ain't even talk about that right now, but we gonna get back onto this fake persona she giving out. So here's a video of her saying,
Why does she got to be fake? Why is she the fake one?
Watch
Is he not the fake husband?
watch the video, press the button, you'll find out.
Called me out on it. I didn't notice that I had a hot temper until I got with Jeezy, and here's a person who is my equal and I really respect. And when I would spew some of my old habits, and he was like, like, who? That's not flying here. And also, it would trigger him to come back at me with things where I was like, who the fuck do you think you are? But I was triggering him. But he never told me to fix my temper. I just saw it and I thought, unless I want to stay in this place where I lose this person I love and I stay in my comfort zone of doing what I want to do and function the way I have for the last 40 years when nobody else had to stop me.
Which obviously has done quite well for you.
Right, I could have. But this was something greater that I wanted, and also a great challenge to myself to say, what if, now that I know it exists and the dragon's there, what if I got rid of that? How do I kill that dragon?
You dated black guys.
Loved black guys. Yeah, I did.
The real.
For me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. That's why I
What?
That's what I like.
Hold up.
Oh, she's on The Real. Not even The Talk.
How we get it wrong when we got the clip?
That shows how much you pay attention
Man, I be
to
everywhere,
these
man.
women talk shows.
I can't know everything. I mean, even though that's what people say, but
They expect you to.
that's horrible. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But I mean, like she said,
But what do you think she said?
like to
She
dark
like
me
me,
up.
but she wants what she said. The white meat keeps her lean.
The white meat keeps them lean. She keeps the dark. I mean,
Girls
I
is
don't know.
disrespectful
This
these
is
days.
disrespectful. So if you didn't know, they've been dating for been married for 2 years. They had a child together. I've been saying this all along.
That he wasn't gonna stay.
Oh yeah, and also she was on the TV show where she met a psychic, and the psychic said that this isn't gonna be her. That she's gonna have another marriage.
Oh yeah.
So people say like you should never go to a psychic, especially about your marriage. That's one thing. And also, I've been saying like she got pregnant, and then they announced they was married. Then they announced they was gonna get engaged and everything. And I feel
That's
like
usually how it goes.
I feel like the only reason why, I mean, yeah, it usually how some people don't even get married. Some people just become a baby mama.
Yeah.
But I feel like with her and her culture, like you can't be a baby mama. You got to get married because they're serious. You how many people you know them? They all get married. They don't become a baby mama. They get married first and then they.
Oh, how many people get married before having a baby?
No, I mean with her race.
Oh, I mean, hold on real quick.
I mean, somebody so just whatever. Okay, Orient.
You know what I was looking at here? A whole bunch of
emotional damage.
Whatever, man. You know these Chinese Oriental people don't play about. I just had to say it. You even hit me with it anyway. You know them. I'm first off, it's not racist because I'm giving them a compliment. You got to get married. They just don't have babies. They just don't have babies out of wedlock.
So you're basically saying you're part of Team Passport Bros.
Oh no, I don't want none of them. It's all black over here. Black. Keep it black. Black. Black.
You know what that is? You're supposed to be open to every race. It's 2023. It's not 85. It's saying here that you only date one race.
Man, whatever, man. So listen here. This is a plain example of just
Sounded like a certain group of people that wanted a pure bloodline.
Listen here, man. This is a plain example of don't get married just because you had a baby. Just because you have a baby doesn't mean you need to get married because it may not work out. Y'all should have been did this, but I mean, hey, you know she wanted the dark meat on the side, and you know what? One night of salsa dancing, she ended up.
I don't know. She made that comment real weird. Is that like a 2-for-1?
She was
getting Eiffel Towered.
I mean, she was married. She wasn't engaged or married to a white man, but she didn't want to have a baby with him. And then she got with Young
wants a
Jeezy.
smorgasbord.
That's probably. I mean, some people are saying like, you know, this is fetishes going on, and like some people want a mixed baby. Like, oh yeah, I want a mixed baby, or oh, I want my baby to be white, or I want my baby to be black, or Jamaican.
You want your baby to be white?
No. Some people like they want their baby to have green eyes and things like that. So they talk to girls.
They look for green-eyed people.
They look for green-eyed girls. You know, like red people with red beards or Germans, Mexican Germans.
Yeah, some people get targeted like that.
They target you out there. You targeted? You want to know people?
Fifth, but I
You
haven't
want to know
targeted
fetishes?
before.
Oh Lord, let me find out you a fetish. People out here fetishing over my co-hosts.
They're fetishing over my feet pics.
I go to the gym with you. Those feet ain't nice. My feet.
I don't have my feet out at the gym.
I see your feet at the beach. I mean on the yacht.
on
on the pool boat thing. Whatever, man. You know what I'm talking about. But back to the story.
Calm down, Diddy.
Pause. Come back to the story at hand. Looks like here, Jeannie's also saying that she's trying to contest this whole
divorce. She don't want to go through with it.
She don't want to go through with it. She said she want to keep her man, but you know, Jeezy said he ain't going for it. They both have a prenup. Some people were saying that that Jeannie may try to break the prenup and get his money, even though they both signed a prenup and agreed on it, which doesn't make any sense. Like, when is a prenup not valid? Like, why? I thought we did the prenup because you wasn't here for the money.
Well, prenups can sometimes have stipulations. Like, they can have cheating stipulations. So it might be like that the richer person has that, or the superstar has that to protect their assets. But if they cheat, that basically makes it null and void. So some people are like, okay, well, if I can't get access to your money, that means you can't cheat and there be no repercussions.
True, and that makes sense.
So that always is a factor.
Yeah, that's true. And also, if what she's saying is true about her, like how she's a fire-breathing dragon, she was trying to tame that fire, but she couldn't tame it.
I mean, how did she not know that she has a mouth? That's what I want to know.
Are you surprised? Are you surprised that she has a mouth? Even though the persona she put on the real talk?
Because like 98% of women have a mouth.
So basically saying you shouldn't get married unless you're trying to tame a dragon.
I mean, you have to.
You
got to be like the Cowboys back in the day. You gotta tame that buck and bronco.
You see, and the Cowboys ain't tame a bronco since what? You said 30 years now?
The Broncos country. That's right.
Nobody know about Russell Wilson. He can't even tame Sierra.
He tamed Sierra. Future couldn't even tame her. But I don't know, because Future also said
she belongs to the streets.
He gave her baby kick it to the curve. Now imagine that. Imagine you get.
She had her own money. She gonna get kicked no curve. She danced her way to more money.
Now she's a baby mama, just like Jeannie Mai.
And then she found a man of the cloth, man of the Lord.
True that. But look
Is that what you're gonna look for?
A girl with no kids.
a religious woman.
Oh, you gotta keep me on tap, Gavin. Come on, man. You know I'll be flip flopping.
This man is snitching on himself. So he already let
I
you
talk
know.
to girls with kids.
You talk to them. You don't wife them.
Oh God.
You just play uncle for a little bit.
We on the 12 minutes in and you already disrespected me. You're beating the record.
Hey, you started this episode with mentality.
Oh man, but whatever. But how you feel about this whole situation with Jeezy getting a divorce? He said he don't even want to work on it. That's how bad it is.
I mean, I don't really care. I stopped messing with Jeezy back in the day. I haven't listened to him since. I don't even really remember. I'd have to pull up my phone to see the last Jeezy album. It was probably that. What is that? Or was it like 808, the all black album?
TM 101.
Was that what it was? Yeah, TM 101. That's probably the last one.
My President's Black album? Or the Recession album?
It was the TM one. I know for a fact.
Oh, okay. So
Whatever the one was with letters and numbers, that one with the black cover.
I don't know, but comment below. Let us know how you feel about this whole Jeezy situation. Do you really feel like Jeezy don't really like? What do you think actually happened?
I feel like what happens with two people that are famous is that makes it tough, because it's really better if you're famous to get like a regular person that could be almost like an assistant and help you, so that way they could be with you a lot. But if you're both famous or both celebrities, or one's a news reporter, one's an athlete, one's an artist, it doesn't work out because your schedule basically makes it where y'all got to be at different places all the time. So eventually you barely see someone, a few times over 6 months or a year, and that goes on and on. You're going to grow apart. And I think that's what happens with a lot of celebrity relationships. If you're not hanging out with someone, you're not putting that time in, you're probably going to grow apart.
And I feel like, my dog Jeezy got tired of being a dragon trainer because, it gets tiring. Waking up every day, you got to battle the world, you got to go to work, deal with all this stuff, and then the next year to go home and tame some fire-breathing dragon just because, you left the toilet seat up today. It ain't my fault I left the toilet seat up. You should look before you sit down. Why don't you look before you sit down?
You be setting traps. I can already tell.
I be setting myself up. Like, this is the third time I told you to take out the trash.
That's what some of my co-hosts' exes used to say. Is it you that keeps on flipping up the seat? And I'm like, I don't do that evilness.
You weren't doing it on purpose.
It's Jesse J.
But why don't they look? It doesn't make any sense. I look. You look.
Maybe they're like dogs where they could only see gray.
Moving on.
I'm just kidding.
Moving on to the next topic.
I saw a meme where it was like a bunch of dogs in a car, and it was like the dog even in the driver's seat, and he goes, "Go, the light turned gray."